everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chelsea Lee and I do music videos, vlogs and lifestyle videos. So today I want to talk about life in lockdown with a newborn. I am a new mum, first time mum, and that's hard as it is because you don't know what to expect, you don't know what you're doing. You kind of like take the advice of everyone that gives you some and kind of just run with it. It's not really what I expected my first few months to be like with a newborn, but I can't complain because I'm getting a lot of quality time with Martin, with Connor, all three of us together, and it is lovely. The only downside is that you're stuck. There's not much you can do with a newborn. It's not like you can go out into the garden and play football with him, or you can't do arts and crafts indoors with him or anything. Literally you are confined to feeding, changing his nappy, him sleeping and tummy time. Like, we play with him and do all that kind of stuff, but it's just really hard. So there are a couple of things I want to talk about. Again, I've got my notepad. First thing I want to talk about is going for walks. Now, we've been doing probably 2.5 to 3 hour walks. I'm not too sure what the guidelines are on walks, but we live in a village and we have massive like parks, and we have loads and loads of different walks around us, like public footpaths. So we very rarely come across anyone, which has been really nice. It's helped us and our mental health. Don't get me wrong, we've had our bad days where we've felt like we're trapped and that there's nothing to do because we're in a 1-bedroom flat, and we have a garden, but you have to walk outside the front of the house or the flat, walk around the back of the building, so it's with a baby, it's really hard to go to our garden, and because you have to take everything with you. We've been trying to hit our 10,000 steps a day, so we've got these Fitbits. Martin and Connor got this for me for my Mother's Day present. It's the Fitbit Versa 2 and they are absolutely amazing. They really have helped us kind of like stick with our fitness, stick with our steps every day. And don't get me wrong, today is really bad. I'm not even going to say what I've done. But generally, like yesterday, I think I did nearly 20,000 steps. Next thing I want to talk about is routine. So I've tried to stick with the routine that I have when Martin's at work. So when Martin's at work, because again, we live in a 1-bedroom flat and Connor is really loud when he eats, what I do is I set up sort of like a makeshift bedroom in the living room. So we have the travel cot in the living room, another double bed bedding and pillows and stuff like that. I just set up the bed on the sofa and I set the cot, the travel cot, next to the bed. And generally with Connor's sleep, he's got into a routine of falling asleep around 6, which is now, and then he'll wake up a couple of hours later for his dinner, basically his nighttime bottle, and then he'll go back to sleep and he won't wake up until about 3:30, 4:45. Wake up at that time, and then I pick Connor up, I take him to the kitchen, I go do the bottle. Because he has really bad reflux, I put him on the Anti Re-flux milk, the cow and gate milk, and I find it really has helped. If I haven't burped him right, or if I haven't burped him enough, then yes, of course, he does sick up a little bit because he gets a little bit of acid reflux. But generally, if I have done my job correctly, and if he's feeling fine that day, then he won't have anything because of the milk, because it's thicker. So what you have to do is you have to leave it for, I think it's 7 minutes. So you make the bottle up, leave it for 7 minutes while it thickens. And during that time, I'm changing his bum, getting that all done. And then I'll take him into the living room, sit on the sofa, get comfortable. I have my phone out, so while I'm feeding him, I'm looking at my phone, just probably looking at TikToks, to be fair, because that keeps me awake. I am literally like a zombie in the middle of the night. Basically my routine at night. In the morning he wakes up roughly around 7-ish. I like to get up, open the blinds, put the bed away, put the cot back, and then I like to do him his morning bottle. And then after that we kind of just play, do a bit of tummy time. Like I said, there's not much you can do with a newborn. All you can do is tummy time, realistically, but you feel really guilty because I must admit, like the first week of quarantine, I probably did tummy time once, and I felt really, really guilty. Felt really bad because I thought, oh God, he's not going to progress, he's not going to get stronger. And today he did it and he was a lot stronger. He was lifting his head right up and lifting it right up to his chest, which is really, really nice. So yeah, he's really progressing really well. So the routine is get up, do tummy time, play a little bit. I'll do Martin and my breakfast. Then we'll go for our long walk, we'll come back, have baths. Again, he has another bottle, and he has a bottle while we're out as well for our walk. And then we have baths, and then after that I tend to film a TikTok or film a YouTube video, and then it's time for dinner and time for chill time, basically. So that's kind of the routine of the day. I've written kitchen parties. So every day, or most days, I will have him in his chair, and he'll be in the kitchen with me. I'll play music and we'll just dance and sing and have a little kitchen party, and then that kind of like tires him out as well. Keep in touch with other mums. Now, before this all happened, I met up with a really, really old friend of mine. I've known her since I was like, God, primary school. So maybe about 6 or 7. Her name's Amy. Hello, if you're watching. So basically, before quarantine happened, we met up. It was really funny. Basically, when Betsy was awake, Connor was asleep, and then vice versa. They never actually really saw each other. They never looked in each other's eyes. But I hope after quarantine, and I hope it's really, really soon, we can all meet up again and just have fun. Let the babies play, let them sort of like experience each other. I'm just going off on a tangent. So yeah, keep in touch with other mums. You are not alone. You're not the only person going through this. There are so many mums out there that are struggling, and even so many pregnant women out there that are struggling at the moment. They're not allowed to go out at all. Definitely keep in touch, and that's what me and Amy have practically done every day. We text every day. Check out these 2 apps. One is called MUSH and the other one is called Peanut. They're both on the App Store. I don't know if they're on Android, I'm not sure, but definitely check them out because you can basically get in contact with all different mums, expecting mums in your area. Ask questions. There's like little different chats like baby feeding and weaning and no sleep chats and stuff like that. It's really, really good. And when I first came home with Connor, I signed up to these apps, and they really helped me because I kind of felt like I was on my own. But you're not. Thank you for watching this video. It was just a really short, quick sort of like outline on how I'm experiencing lockdown. If you have any questions, just leave them down below. Please press the like button and subscribe. It really helps my channel, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Stay safe.